Hey everyone, so this is my second year in a row that I am doing a Valentine's Day tutorial for you guys. This one is more of a, I am, just like punk rockery, like Smokey eye, just gonna go out with the girls kind of look. So I hope you guys like it. If it's a little too much for you, I'm sorry. You guys can check out my one from last year, which was a little bit it was still a little bit daring, but it was a lot more wearable than this red eyeshadow, I think. So if you guys want to know how to get this look, then please keep on watching. Okay, so first we're going to start off with priming our eyelids, and I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Shadow Insurance in the original formula. And also applying this up to the brow bone and underneath the eye, because we do have shadow on our lower lash line. Next, I'm not really going for a sharp edge, but I do want to keep it more of a clean cut. So I'm going to be taking just some Scotch tape and taking a piece to my outer corner and just lining that up with my natural, like, winged line. You know what I mean. I'm just pressing that to my skin. And now I'm going to be taking the Color Tattoo by Maybelline in Pomegranate Punk. And it's just this nice burgundy color. Sorry, the sun's it's morning time here. And I'm going to be taking just a flat synthetic brush like this and applying that all over my eyelid. And being really careful around here, you don't want to get it under the tape because that will ruin the line you're creating. So just kind of hold the tape when you're around that area. This color just gives a good base for our next color, which we are taking, which is this NYX single eyeshadow in Rust. And it's just this beautiful red, something that you definitely wouldn't wear every day, but it's Valentine's Day, so who cares? I actually got this for Halloween 2 years ago or a year ago, so I like using it every now and then. So I'm going to be just taking where'd my brush go? Just a flat eyeshadow brush. It's kind of actually fluffy a little bit, but just taking that and packing the color onto the lid where we applied the Color Tattoo. And this just gives the color a little bit more vibrancy. Now I'm taking a relatively clean blending brush and just sweeping that in my crease to get rid of any harsh edges. And now I'm taking this Sonia Kashuk crease blending brush and taking Naked from the original Naked palette, which is just the most beautiful blending color ever. I love this color. And just applying that into the crease before we put some black there in the inner corner. So I just want a little bit more of a transition color from the red to the brow bone because it's quite a harsh red. So just adding this little bit of a blending color helps. And again, I'm going to take that big blending brush and just sweep that and get rid of any harsh lines. And now to add the drama, we're going to go back into the Naked palette and take the color Creep, which is this glittery black. And in a kind of angled fluffy brush, this is the e.l.f. Defining Eye Brush, and it's an essential brush, so it's only $1, and I love using this brush from my outer corner. And being careful with that tape, again, you don't want to get it you don't want to get the shadow under the tape, so holding the tape and then just applying this to the outer V of your eye. So just like that, and then bringing it up a little bit into the crease. And you can apply as much eyeshadow as you want to build the intensity. You could even use a darker black. This one's kind of just has more glitter in it, and I thought that glitter would be something a little bit special. So. And the last time we're going to blend, I'm going to take that blending brush again and just blend out the colors to make them transition a little bit better. And now we can remove the tape. So that did give a little bit of a harsh line. You can see some foundation came off with that tape, and a little bit of the color got on it, but that's okay. So what I'm going to be doing is taking a color for my brow bone, which will be from the Naked Basics palette, and I'm taking Foxy and applying that on this huge, large fluff brush from Sigma. And while we apply that to our brow bone, I'm going to take it down right here and just blend out those colors so it's not as harsh as a line as the tape gave it. Because the look I was going for was clean, not harsh. And I lied, we're going to go back in with this Sigma brush again and just blend that a little bit. Okay, so now we can move on to the lower lash line. So I'm going to be going back into that Maybelline Color Tattoo in Pomegranate Punk, the same color we used as our base, and using, not that brush, using this flat definer brush from Sigma, picking that up, and applying that to my lower lash line. And if you want to connect the lines right there, you can, just to make it more like seamless. And to make sure that shadow doesn't go anywhere, I'm going to be going back into the NYX single eyeshadow in Rust, what we used on our lid, and applying that with a e.l.f. smudge brush. And again, you can connect those lines if you want. You can go as far in as you want to go with this red eyeshadow. It can make you look sick though, so that is a warning that this is a kind of more extreme color to wear on your lids. Red is something that people like to cancel out on their eyelids, so using a red eyeshadow kind of makes you look, as you can see with this eye, I kind of just look like, you look a little sick, is something wrong? But once you add like the little drama with the lashes and everything, it looks fine. For the waterline and tightline, I'm going to be taking the Marc Jacobs Highliner Eye Crayon. Yeah, gel crayon, and this is the color Blacker, and I love this eyeliner. It stays put all day. And gently pulling up on the eyelid and tightlining. Then before I apply false eyelashes, I want a base for them to go on, so I'm using this Essence Gel Liner in Midnight in Paris. It's just black, but that's a fancy name for it. And I'm taking this MAC brush, the MAC 209, and applying quite a thick line of this eyeliner on the top line, or the upper lash line, yeah. Don't worry if it's not even, because you're going to be putting falsies on, or you might not be. If you're not applying falsies, make sure your line is even, but if you are applying falsies, don't worry too much. If if there's any gaps in your lashes, I recommend using the Too Faced 3-way liner or 3-point liner. I don't know what the exact name is because it totally wore off, but it's just this eyeliner with these little 3 points, and it's really good for tight lining, not on your actual upper waterline or tight line like inside the eyelid, but in between the lashes on your lash line. Now let's curl those lashes and apply mascara. I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Smoky Lash. Now I'm getting ready to apply some false eyelashes. So these are the pair that I'm wearing. That I've used these quite a few times. I want to say that they're the Katy Perry eyelashes in Oh Honey, but I could be wrong. But they're definitely something like a Demi Wispy or something like that. So applying eyelash glue and then just popping these babies on. Final touch on the eyes is something on the inner corner. So I'm choosing a more matte color. So this is the e.l.f. Eye Brightener in Buff. And it's a very loose mineral shadow. And just taking this Sigma small tapered blending brush, applying some of it, dusting off the excess, and just popping that in the inner corner. On my lips, I'm just wearing this L'Oreal lipstick in Ferris Nude. My cheeks, I have on Benetint and the Tarte Amazonian Clay bronzer in Park Avenue Princess. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you guys are single on Valentine's Day, who cares, because I love you, and you know, boys don't matter. Or girls don't matter, whatever you're into, whatever. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I feel like it's been forever since I've done one, so if you have any recommendations of something you want to see, let me know down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.